Hello guys and welcome. This is a review of the WindRider seat cover. You're taking a look here at the backrest cover and the seat cover on a 2018 and newer Honda Goldwing Tour. I'm about to take this out for a ride. We'll see that video in just a moment. Couple things about the installation, at least specific to the Honda Goldwing that I found. You want to make sure that you have a buffer here with this netting versus this material here. And that'll give you a good fit. And also back here where the seat pops in, it comes down and slides back. You want to pull this material out a little bit to make sure you get a good fitting in there and that material doesn't get in the way, or you won't be able to push the seat all the way back. You can see the logo is in here in the back as well. The material is vented, as you can see, and it's cushioned considerably. So I'm excited to bring you this video. Full disclosure, WindRider sent this to me to do a review of. It's a good looking product, and I have been surprised at the thickness of the cushioning on it. Here again is the shot from the backrest. The backrest is very simple to put on, super easy. And you can see the different types of material here. It's more of a PVC or plastic type material. There's a secondary material underneath that's similar, just not as well vented, it looks like. And then more of a cloth material on the sides all the way around. There's 3 straps that go across here. A tip is to leave those a little bit loose, so that when you push the seat down, it doesn't get in the way of anything, and keep the seat from not going down all the way. So just bear that in mind. Adjust it to your seat pan so it rides right against the seat pan and not floating in the air and be too taut. So here again, this is the WindRider seat cover, and we're going to check it out right now. I am right on the Gulf Coast in Daphne, Alabama, and it is 97 degrees. So I'll be back with you in just a moment. Hopefully you can see that. It says it's 99 degrees. I'm actually in the shade, just setting up my DJI Action 4 to take a little video. I've been riding now for 35 minutes on the WindRider seat cover, and so far so good. You can get a lot of air underneath it. It's nice and cushy. So let's take it and get up to a little higher speeds and see how we do. It stands to reason the more air you can get underneath it or through it, the cooler it's going to be. So I've noticed if I extend my legs out on my highway pegs, it does a little better under the cooling. But still, it's quite comfortable, and like I said, it's adding a little bit more cushion, which is always good. And so far, again, I've been going since 3 o'clock. It's 3:37. The temperature over here is 99. And I've got on full gear. I've got a full
I've got a jacket on with armor. I've got jeans on, boots, gloves, and a full face helmet. And I'm not kidding, it's hot as blazes out here right now. But as far as sitting on the seat, so far so good. I had a similar product. I say similar meaning at least it was a seat cover with ventilated for airflow, but it didn't have the cushion underneath it like this. And this is actually considerably more comfortable than without the cushion. I don't recall on the website if it even mentioned about the cushioning effect or the pad that's built in to the cover itself, but it's more than I expected, so I like that a lot. So we're going about 70 here, and I've got the cover on my backrest as well. It's kind of thick. You don't notice it so much on the seat as you do at least for me, on the backrest, as it's pushing me forward a little bit more than I'm used to, because obviously I had the backrest adjusted to where I wanted it. Now it's probably 3/8 of an inch or more forward, so I'll have to adjust that given time. But here again, it's still ventilating well. I don't feel the sweat on my back. I feel it on my upper back, but I don't feel it on my lower back. You know, this is a very subjective review, obviously. Your mileage may vary. I think if you were on a bike that didn't have a full fairing like this, you'd get more airflow on it. It would be even cooler for you. But having said that, it seems to work as advertised. And that's refreshing, because none of us want to get off the bike and then the back of our pants are wet and we try to go into a restaurant or wherever, and it's just not a good look. I mean, no matter how you say it, it just looks bad. So we can get around that, I'm all for it. And the cooler I can stay and the drier I can stay, the longer I can stay in the saddle here and ride comfortably. And that's a good thing, because anytime you can stay on your bike and just go, I think that's a phenomenal thing. So, you know, the airflow into the seat cover, whether I'm going just over 70 here or 40, that doesn't feel hugely different, but I can feel a coolness on my legs and on my rear that you normally don't feel, right? Because you're up against that leather or that marine grade vinyl, whatever the case may be. And you know, at this point, you can see it's 100 degrees. I've been going for 40 minutes. I'd probably be sticking to the thing at this point, so it's doing good. So I'll come back at the end of this video and wrap.
Okay guys, just wanted to wrap this up. It just got back, changed. I can tell you I rode 1 hour and 10 minutes, and my jeans were completely dry underneath my legs, and the underwear was dry as well. So this Wind Rider seat cover works fantastic, and I highly recommend it. I think the prices are somewhere $69, $79 through about $99. You can get a backrest separately as well. But do yourself a favor and do your neighbors a favor and the folks in the restaurant a favor. Get one of these and get rid of sweaty butt. Until next time, I'll see you. Thanks.